Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Frank Williams. We're talking ICO today. I'm giving this video thing a shot because I do a lot of driving around on a daily basis. So I'm going to give this driving around, recording a video deal a shot. I've seen a couple of people doing it, get a good response to it. So I'm going to give it a shot and see how it works out. We haven't done a video in quite some time. I mean, it's been about a month since my partner Sean and I've done a video. And that's because when we first started, we were like 30 days in. We probably like 50 days into understanding what's going on with cryptos. So we didn't really understand everything. We hopped in a couple of ICOs and some of them went well, some of them didn't go so well. We did a couple of reviews. And then I said, hey man, let's pull back and let's play to our strengths. And so we went into dissecting mode and started dissecting what was going on in the market and looking for, rates of returns on our money. And that led me to Falcon Coin. I had looked at a number of the high interest lending platforms to see what was going on. Like I saw BitConnect with the guy with the dreadlocks, who calls us humans. Like I don't know what the fuck is up with that dude, Grant Hill or whatever his name is. Like buddy is bugging. Like he really is bugging out. And he just said some of the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life. But, he's got like, look at my BitConnect wallet. My name is Grant something, and look at my BitConnect wallet. But, hey, not knocking his house, so he's doing what he got to do. But it's one of those things to where what we were looking for is, hey, I got $1,000. I want to put it into an ICO, and I want to get 5 times, 4 times my money. And so I looked at Hextra Coin and I looked at Falcon Coin, and I started looking at these lending platforms, and I realized because they're in like kind of this isolated bubble, there's a guaranteed demand for those coins because of the lending. So I just took a 200 coin position in Falcon Coin. So then Falcon Coin goes down for a while, and now they're back up. By the way, shout out to Falcon Coin because you guys actually handle your business. It's amazing how people spaz out like somebody's just out to steal their money every time. Like it's in the creators of Falcon Coin's interest to get the project done, because they may have taken $6 million. They may have taken $6 million on an ICO, but you got to understand they are the holders of coins. So I mean, fuck, if they get the coins out to everybody and coin value goes up to freaking $20 a coin, you got to realize they're sitting on tokens and coins that they can sell off into the public as well. So stop thinking everything's a fucking fraud, man. It's crazy. Everybody's like, oh, this is a scam. Every 5 minutes something's a fucking scam. We heading over the GNO Bridge in New Orleans, baby. If you've never been to NOLA, then this is the Crescent City connection. It connects the East Bank to the West Bank of New Orleans. Headed to the crib actually to give me a cigar to smoke on my lunch break, getting away for a second. So I'm like, I'm gonna probably stop this video before I get into the general vicinity of where I live. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So we got in Falcon Coin, looking to get the gains on the ICO. Because the way I see it is this: I don't know about the lending. I'm playing with it. I'm in Hextra. I took a small position in Hextra, about $200. It's paying. Hextra wants you to reinvest $100 chunks at a time. So it's not like you can invest $10, which is not bad. I mean, it's going to take, I think $200 is going to take 26 days in order for me to hit 100, and then I'll reinvest that 100. And then after that, I think it's going to take about 13 days to hit another 100. After you get the 13 days down to about 7 days, it rapidly increases, the opportunities for reinvestment. So we'll see how it plays out. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the lending ICOs as far as a way of popping your money and making, 5x, 6x, 4x, 3x on your money, because there's a demand for those coins. And we're talking about before they go to the exchange. I think you see what happened with Regal Coin. Regal Coin came out. I don't know if those guys ever got their fucking Regal Coins, but Regal Coin came out, and I think it went to the exchanges. Regal Coin was at like $80, $90, and now it's at like $60-something. So for that person who dropped $1,000 in Regal coin. That individual actually, well, potentially could have $60,000 or 60 times their money returned. So it looks to me like if you want to hop in and bump some money around and really make some profit, then these lending ICOs are the way to do it. Now, the lending platforms, I can't speak to those because I haven't had the experience with them. I'm playing with them, I'm messing with them. My personal belief is that the lending platforms are fucking Ponzi schemes, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Excuse me. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. That's a Ponzi scheme if you know how to use it. When I was growing up here in New Orleans, I remember my dad and his friends getting into these pyramids, right? And I remember them arguing about the money, you know, they'd be smoking cigarettes and shit and drinking, and they'd be arguing about, yeah, you know, this motherfucker got my fucking money. And the first time I think they got beat in one of the pyramid schemes, right? I know they got beat in the first one. Then the second time I remember they got in early and they got their money out. You know, so I was talking with him. I was like, yo, Pops, how did pyramid schemes work for you when you was younger? He was like, as long as you get in that shit early, you good. It's when you get, you know, it's when you don't get in early that you get caught up. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thing that I thought was extremely, extremely interesting. That, you know, the pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme is all good as long as you get in and out. You got a reason for being in. Now, if you're one of those guys that's, you know, like, I don't understand the whole BitConnect millionaire thing. Was like, I'm in BitConnect for life. I don't necessarily know that something like that can go on for life. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily know that. Could it? Yeah, I hope it does. I pray that it does, because it gives people an opportunity to actually make some fucking money, man. To me, it's no difference than the Federal Reserve Bank fucking printing money. You know what I'm saying? Because all it is the average Joe Blow printing money for each other. So the Federal Reserve Bank can print fucking money. Why can't we print money through the high interest, you know, platforms? I'm cool with that. But I hope it lasts. So don't get me wrong. I'm not bad-mouthing anything. I hope it lasts forever for people, you know? So just want to tell you guys, I'm seeing that. I'll be doing some more videos where I talk about, you know, what I will be doing with my, you know, returns from these high interest or high yield interest platforms. Because one of the things that I've noticed is, especially as an entrepreneur, a long-term entrepreneur, there have been a number of projects that have come across my desk that I wanted to work on, but I couldn't work on them because I didn't have the seed capital to get them done. So seed capital is a very important portion of, you know, entrepreneurism. Well, if you have a way to generate seed capital, then you can open up anything. I mean, you can literally invest in some real estate. You can buy your Subway. You can buy Chick-fil-A. And I think that's where a lot of these guys are going wrong with the profits from these lending platforms. I don't see where they're necessarily using, you know, that money the best way they could. But who am I to tell you how to use your money? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck me. All I can tell you is how I'm going to use my money. So, all right, this your boy Frank Williams. I'm out of here. I ain't nowhere near the crib, but that's enough. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't got nothing else to talk about in these streets. Peace.